What's good, y'all? SGG game, man. We are back with yet another Reds rebuild, baby. I hope you guys are enjoying this post commentary style. Leave a comment down below if you guys are. If you want me to go back to live commentary, and go ahead and like the video up as well. Subscribe on your way in. But it's time for them September call-ups, and for me to go through this 40-man roster and see who we have as our best available options that we want to kind of get up here. Obviously, I don't want to waste anybody's third-year option. I want to get people up here that may or may not have something to do with. This could affect whether they get invited to spring training or not, gets affected for their offseason stuff. So I'm kind of looking through whose stats really deserve to kind of be up, whose options am I okay with wasting, because it looks like just about everybody has used up at least 3 years of their option. But when it comes down to it, I want to go ahead and bring up Vladimir Gutierrez. I think he's been the best pitcher over 100 green, producing just a little bit better at AAA, so I think he's earned September call-up and a spring training invite as well. And then Colin Moran here as well. Joey Votto's future is uncertain with us. So I want to bring him up and see what the possibilities lie for him to have a chance to maybe take over at first base, maybe be the everyday first baseman, maybe even at least be a DH and like a backup first baseman for a year until we figure out what we're going to do with Joey Votto. Now the move for Gutierrez to go up also made room for Brendan Williamson to come up. Forgot to get his stats in at AA, but he will be making his first ever AAA start, replacing him in that rotation because he's been doing the best at AA. Way better than Chase Petty has been at AA. I've been more impressed with Williamson, what he was able to do. So today we'll get into a quick look at him in his first ever AAA start, and maybe he finds his way up to the show soon too. Maybe he gets a spring training invite. We'll see how he progresses at a full season down there at AAA. Obviously finishing up the rest of this season. But jumping right into his start, I think he had a pretty good day today. Wanted to see if he could eat up some innings and get some good quality outs as the slider gets him swinging out of his shoes. And he gets the first out of the game. Now we can jump ahead to Andrew at number 2. And off 2 pitches, he pops straight up. So it's looking good so far. 6 pitches, 2 outs. Not really getting into too much of a trouble. We've seen recently where some of our pitchers allow hits early on in games. As you can see, a double down the line right there, going all the way up against the wall. That should be easy second base there. Almost borderline triple if there's any kind of fluster. But now we got 2 outs. Runner at second. How does he handle this? 1 pitch ground out. That's exactly what we like to see. Nice, quick first inning. And he's able to get up out of there with only 1 hit. Now, we jump ahead to the top of the second. Looking for much of the same here. Didn't get too many strikeouts early. A lot more pitching to contact. This is a deep fly ball out to right field. Able to go ahead and glove that one. We come back. Henry Davis, 0-1 count. And that's popped right over to first base. Gets under it. Easy glove work. The slider was working today. Was catching them all balanced. It was causing a lot of swings and misses later on in the ball game. Here goes another breaking ball here. Curveball out to left center field. Center fielder will call it off and just have enough room to go ahead and glove that one. And we'll go ahead and take things into the top of the third. Skip ahead. 1 out already. 2-2 count. Mark smacks that ball deep over the left field wall. And it's too tall to climb. Not as tall as Fenway, but yeah, you ain't doing it unless you Spider-Man. So they go ahead and take the 1-1 tie here with the 5th home run of the season there from Mark. Giving up a home run to the non-hitter is not a good look, especially after you were doing so well before. So how does he calm down after that solo home run? My man bounces back with not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. What LeBron say? But 6 strikeouts to go ahead and calm himself down here in the top of the 4th. 1-2, swing and a miss at the curveball. Now he's willing to deal with him. Lonnie White, top of the 5th, 1 out, 0-1. Swings in and misses the 4-seamer. Comes back 0-2 with some more heat. That curveball, a little break. Another strikeout. We go ahead and jump forward even more. Top of the 6th, 1 out. Connor Scott is up 0-2. Swing and a miss at the slider. That thing is lethal. The slider and curveball break a lot with his pitches. And then he's got some high heat with the 4-seamer. 1-2 here to Jack. Swing and a miss through the 4-seam heat, 93 miles per hour. He's frustrated. He's angry. We go top of the 7th, 2-0 count here with 1 out. Starts to lose him a little bit. Maybe he's getting a little bit tired. Henry Davis is on deck next, and we do not want this game to get out of hand. It is tied. There's a chance to still come back. So what does he do? He lays that 4-seamer right over the middle of the plate. Exactly what you need to do to make sure that you stay in this at bat. Coming right back, another 4-seamer. We're going to try to locate this one up in the zone. And he gets him to little chop it out to left field, getting under it just a little bit. And that's how you bounce back with yet another out. Henry Davis is up next, 1 for 2. Swings and a misses, gives me another strikeout. That is 7 strikeouts on the day. And that would basically, be about it for him. I mean, we hear 3-1 up in the top of the 8th. First pitch or second pitch of the inning that he throws is a solo home run deep out the left field. So he will go ahead and get pulled. 7 innings, 2 earned runs, 7 strikeouts, 3 hits, 1 walk. That's a great day. 2 earned runs, you'd like to give up, 0. But he did exactly what I needed him to do. He came in, got his outs, got deep into the ball game, got a lot of strikeouts. I think he's going to do well at AAA. Can't wait to see what the rest of the season and next season has in store for him. Maybe he's a call-up option for next season. Now, we go ahead and get into the rest of this full game as Buck Farmer comes in to try to shut the door. We got a runner at first, 1 out now after that fly ball deep to right field. Full count to Connor Scott. Swings and misses. He lines this one out to Cerna as well. He will get underneath it, run into it just to make sure that runner on first base doesn't extend his lead. Now we've got 2 quick outs. 1-2. Andrew swings and misses at the slider. They cannot touch off-speed breaking stuff. And we go ahead and take this thing to Matt Pittage. He's been the closer down here. He's been very good. A 1.14 ERA, 21 saves, and 25 opportunities. I think he's been a very good pitcher. Possible option to come up to as well if we didn't have, a really good back end of the bullpen. But he could be another strong arm for us possibly. 2-2 count here after the ground ball. He flies this one deep. Verdell is running. Can he get there? Does he have the speed? He will be just out of reach. That will jump up against the wall, and he will go ahead and get into second base as the throw comes in. So now the tying run is at second. Winning run is at the plate. 1 out. Yoshimoto coming up. First pitch he sees, and he will pop it up to third base. He will go in, get underneath it, glove it, and that is exactly what you need, a one-pitch pop-out if you are the bats. Try to go ahead and take care of this victory. You only got 1 more man to go up against. Henry Davis coming up again. First pitch from Matt wheeling, dealing, and it's a 1-pitch flyout. Verdell will go ahead and get underneath it. Easy glove work right there, man. We go ahead and take care of the victory here. The bats get a victory. Give Williamson a victory in his first ever pitching performance down at AAA. So like I said, eyes will be on him for the future to see if he's able to keep this level of success up and maybe be a future call-up next year. And going into the rest of the game, I did realize and forgot that we do actually need 28 players up here, which I thought we did have because I looked and saw. But I saw the 1 injured list, and then I remember Donovan Solano actually is injured. Not only injured, but kind of out for the rest of the season. He still got 162 days left with that torn Achilles tendon. So it's not like he's coming back anytime soon. So my boy might as well be on like IR for Madden, like not coming back for the season. So we go ahead and bring up Alan Cerna. I was pretty impressed with him in the last game. Had some really good stats. Didn't mind burning his option if I needed to send him back down. So we'll go ahead and bring him up and see what he can do at the major league level. Now we come into a critical situation here. Lucas Sims needing to shut the door. 2 outs, up 1. So far we got a call strike, swinging and missing strike. Fouls off the 4-seamer. They need to get a run. CJ Cron, 1-2, got him swinging. He misses the strikeout there, and we go ahead and get the victory over Colorado 5-4. Got to show off evidences like this, man. We got a long season, or short season ahead of us, but it's going to be a long time because when you ain't playing for nothing, that season gets extra long. You start to wonder why you even playing these games anymore. 65-74, 9 games under 500. Coming to another critical situation here, up 1 against the Cubs. We've been battling with that 3 spot, 4 spot, trying to see who will be better. Swing and a miss there. Take strike 3 at the top of the zone. So now we've got 2 outs. Still up 5-4. Ian Happ is up. 1-0 count here from Lucas. Gets him to saw off his bat. That is a little dribbler up the line. He'll take it himself. Throw will go over. Not in time. Now the tying run is at first base. This is not what you want to see. 1-1 count to Edelos. Swing and missing at the slurve. 1-2. Swing and misses at the slider. Hit him with the slurve slider combo. And we walk out with yet another W. Lucas Sims has been so clutch. He was our only all-star. And it shows that, man, coming in, shutting the door when we actually give him that position and that opportunity to go in and shut things out. Now, we will go ahead and work our way through some more games here. We want to get into this Brewer series because we did just have September call-up. So what kind of September call-up video would it be if we didn't focus on the players that we tried to call up? The first person we're going to go ahead and get a look at was the more newer one, Alan Cerna, the center fielder outfielder. We have a lot of good outfield talent on this roster, which makes it kind of hard for who's going to come up, who's going to play these spots, who's possible trade bait, maybe. Rather be trade bait to get other key pieces rather than just have you sitting in AAA or possibly AA. So we'll see where Cerna fits on that here in this Brewer series. It is a tough opponent to have to face. He does have to go against Corbin Burns, but you're going to make this Major League roster. You're going to see him about 50 times a season probably. I think that's roughly about how many times we would play. We'll probably play only faced him like 5 times, him specifically, but the Brewers probably about 50. The first at bat he gets will be 1 out. Runners at first and second. We're already up 2-0. He is hitting pretty low in the lineup, so to come up in the first means an explosion had to happen. 0-1 pitch after fouling off the cutter right there. He will take the sinker, and I think he's going to be a pretty key piece. I think more so maybe out of the off the bench, if anything. I don't know if he's really that valuable as far as a trade piece, but we will definitely see his. Oh my good. Okay, I had to pause for a second. I thought he was about to hit a home run out of the park, but nope, a deep fly ball, and we weren't even able to move up off of that. So that's tough for him that it wasn't a sac fly. Should have been. If I was controlling everything, I would have made that runner go forward. Third base coach fumbling the bag there, and then second at bat, having good contact, hitting with some good power, just right at somebody's glove. You just get unlucky sometimes. Now here we get to see him in the field. Look at that speed work. Just not able to get to it, but this is able to go ahead and glove it, get the throw in, and possibly maybe stop the run from going home. Throw will come into the plate, not in time from the cutoff man, so they will score and take the lead back 3-2 here in the bottom of the third. More at the plate action. 1-2, runner at first, no out. Swings and misses at the sinker. He just was not ready. And Corbin Burns is a tough task to face in your first debut. Now coming up 0-3, he's got Justin Tapia. 1-2 count, 1 out, runner at first. We're down 2-9. We need him. Woo! My boy, you look terrible swinging at that one. And we will go ahead and get out of here with the L as the game goes ahead and wraps up. We lose 2-9 here. Not a very good debut. 0 for 4 there. 2 unlucky breaks, but then also 2 strikeouts and did some work in the field. So in terms of what we can expect from him, I think ceiling, bench player, other option, maybe we trade him. Maybe he does stay in the minor leagues for a while until we just don't re-sign him no more. But as far as being a starter, we got a lot of competition. And we're going to get into the next game. I was going to do Colin Moran next, but it turns out here Luis Castillo is got a case of the flu. So he cannot play for this next game. So I figured what better time than to go ahead and check out Vladimir Gutierrez. It looks like he had already come in and played a little bit out of that long reliever role. So not much stamina today. I just need 5 innings from you. Give me a good quality start. Give me 5 strong innings. And we'll go ahead and get you out of here for the day and call it a good day's work. So it means he needs to have a lot of quick at-bats, quick counts, and actually start getting people out. Here, 11 pitches with only 2 outs is not a good start. 1-2 count here to Rafael Devers. 2 out, swings and misses. Gets Rafael Devers to strike out. That's pretty impressive. I got to give that to you, Rook. And we're going to call him Rook because they ain't been up here in this series at least. So there, we'll get a 4-pitch walk. It's not looking too good. Pitch count is already getting high, but a 1-pitch rounded over to second, to short, to first. 4-6-3 double play, and we'll take that every single time because now it looks a lot better as far as the pitch count, especially when you get a 2-pitch fly out to go ahead and back that up. Only 26 pitches, 2 innings down in the book, and we're up 1-0. So not only do we have him a lead, but he's also going deep in this ballgame to try to give us a little bit of work here. Now that curveball was looking good, and already he's getting tired. So we're going to start to see how he pitches when he's tired. Swing and a miss on a circle change, that's good. I mean, okay, you got 2 strikes. Go ahead and finish up with a quick strikeout. We can't afford to have a bunch of foul offs. And he will get a little tapper over the Votto. And he'll tap on first base. That'll be the second out of the inning. Now, 2 pitches into Colton Wong, 1-1 count. Fly ball out to Amora Jr. He will go get it and glove that thing, man. And he's been really good coming into this rotation, being a starter, having to basically be called up and be a starter with Solano being hurt and outfield not being 200% sure. I mean, obviously right now all we know is that Nick Senzel is a beast. Aristides is somebody I want to build around. And then after that, we got to find basically who's going to fill in, kind of gaps. And we also got to see if Aristides is going to actually be somebody that can take over that role. Now, he had the little question or the little exclamation point by his name. It's grayed out. He has no energy left, no gas. Bottom of the 5th, 2 outs. Runner is now going all the way over to second base with a 2-out double. We're only up 1-0. Do we let him get this last out? Yes, we do. I told you I need 5 from 2-2. Swing and a miss at the circle change. Your day is done. Congratulations. Go sit down. The stress is over. Great start from Vladimir Gutierrez in the major leagues. His first time actually getting a chance to start. I loved it. He did a good job. Held them scoreless. And that is going to be pretty important here for how the rest of this game finishes. As you see, we're bringing Tony Santillani to try to eat up some innings. I want at least 2, maybe even 3 from you. And then already the first 2 batters he faces, base hits. Now we're not in panic mode. 2 hits happen all the time. Just get a ground ball We're back even squared away. When Christian Yelich hits the first pitch he sees deep into the right center field gap, that'll get down up against the wall. The runner at second base was held up, so the runner from first will not be able to score. Throw will come into the plate. It might be in time. It is not. He's safe. And that is a tie ball game from a win to a no decision for Gutierrez, all because Tony Cincinnati got uneven. Then India trying to go home plate. Not quick enough, so no outs. Runners at the corner still, and they're up 2-1. Rafael Devers is up 2-2 over to Chirac. He will try to go home. Pump fake, go over to India, go to first base. They'll just take the double play instead of trying for home again, and it'll be 3-1. Now Cincinnati already apparently getting tired after only 16 pitches. We do have somebody up ready to go ahead and come in after the next inning because this has been pretty tragic. Failed experiments. But he's got his man 0-2. Hunter Renfroe. Pitch coming in. Swings and misses at the slider. And finally, we escape the 3-run inning with only giving up 3 runs. Now we got to go ahead and let our bats work for us. Tyler Quinn. 1 out. Line drives the first pitch he sees deep out to right field. He's going back. Warning track. Wall. That is upper deck home run. The Big Red Machine comes back 3-2 here with Tyler Quinn's 9th home run of the season. That boy is confusing. He's batting under 200. He doesn't have a lot of home runs. Matter of fact, I think I might have all 9 of his home runs. Like every time I use him, he's being great. He's beasting. He's having multi-hit games. He's hitting clutch home runs, getting clutch RBIs. But any other time, that boy hitting like 125 and not looking like a major leaguer at all. So his future on the team is in question as well. Now, 2-3. Tyler Stevenson coming up 2 outs, 3-0 count. And he will take a very pleasing and questionable call if you're a Brewers fan, as he walks on 4 straight, and they'll bring in Aaron Ashby. His 26th game, he's got a 5.40 ERA, so maybe that can play into our favor. Joey Votto, 0-2 count, swings and pulls this one deep into right center field, but the center fielder will be able to glove that one, and we'll go ahead and jump forward. We've got Art Warren coming in, 3.03 ERA, one of my favorite relievers to use. And the first batter he faces in the 1-0 counts, lines this one out to the right field gap. It will get down. McQuinn's picking it up, throwing will go into the cutoff man, and that'll be a leadoff double. The Brewers trying to extend their lead. They're only up 3-2, and this offense can explode at any moment. Rounder over to India. He will glove it, throw over to first. Nice, easy out. We got 1 out, but the runner's at third. A ball deep into the outfield scores him. A hit scores him. And there's a ball deep into the outfield. Amora Jr. is going back, trying to line up correctly to run this in. It might not be far enough, though. He will throw into the cutoff man. Cutoff man will throw to the plate. Not even close. 4-2, and the Brewers take that 2-run lead. Art facing Rafael 0-2. Swings and misses at the slider. That boy sucks at swinging at sliders. He needs to go take lessons from Ace. Make sure you guys head over to the Road to Show series. Shameless plug. But we got Devin Williams coming in now to try to go ahead and shut this door on the Reds as they try to go ahead and bounce back from this victory. 1-2 count to Max Chirac. Swings, misses at the cutter. That's 1 out. We've only got 2 more chances to stay alive in this game. Albert Amora Jr., please. 0-3. Swings and misses, and he's still unlucky. Decent contact, good timing. Right to the center field glove. 2 outs, and we have to focus on the number 9 hitter. This is the best case scenario for the Brewers, but also best case scenario for us too. Now he's hit a home run. 1-1 count, and it's a liner up the middle. What I tell you, always having multi-hit games, always having clutch hits, but still somehow hitting under 200. And that gives us a chance to go back to the top of our rotation. Jonathan India, 0-4 today, but this will be a great time for a hit. 1-2. He'll take the 4-seamer inside on the hands and even things back up. Getting back into a really good hitter's count. Can he go ahead and move the runner up or possibly score him and the runner? No, he will not. He will take strike 3 on the outside corner. You never take a strike 3, especially in the game. He should have swung, didn't, and we walk out of here with the L 2-4. Now, in terms of the start, Vladimir Gutierrez, very proud of what he was able to do. That was a very good performance. 5 strong innings, got a couple of strikeouts, held them scoreless. Essentially, just let this game get away. 3 runs in that 6th inning was just too much to overcome, and we had to walk out of here with an L, man. Flip things on over to Colin Moran, who is coming in for his focus video, debut video. He's got runners at the corners with 1 out to go ahead and start his time up here. 1-1 count. That ball will be fly deep center field. They'll stand underneath it and glove it, but that should be plenty of room. As it is, he tags on his way on home and scores with ease. Throw away late. Will be an RBI sack fly in his first ever major league at bat. We'll say that at least in terms of the series. And then we got him out in the outfield. I know he's a first baseman, but our left fielder needed a rest here today. So we went ahead and put him in the outfield. Since he can play, I think it was first, third, left, and right, and center. He's pretty versatile. He can play a lot of positions, so all the outfields and the corner infields just can't play up the middle. Second at bat, he comes up to, he gets a base hit, and he's over at first base with no outs. Now we skip ahead because 2 outs. Nobody was able to move him forward, and that'll still keep going as this is a fly ball to left field. So doesn't get to move up, but so far in his debut, 1 for 1, a single, an RBI. He's a lot better than Alan Cerdays was. Bases loaded, 2 outs in his very next at bat. Josh Linderbaum throwing in. That cutter is too far off the plate. He's got to bring home some runs. This ball game is tied at 2-2. This would look so good. It would look so cool for you to go ahead and bring in all these runs. 1-1. Swings and misses and lines it. Oh, he gets off his glove. He might have a chance, but just no speed. He tried his best, but he's not that fast. That's why he's in the corner outfields and infields. Throwing those over. Oh, that hits off the hand. He's got to go back and glove it. He's looking for the ball. Finally finds it. Throws into second base. Not in time. I don't think that's an error, but that's looking kind of sus. We might not be as good in the outfield as we are in the infield. Bottom of the ninth. We're up 3-2. Runners at second base. A good chance to extend the lead. Give us a chance here. Josh is still in the game. A little dribble over to first base. So while he did move the runner over to third, gives us a chance to score him in. He will not get on himself, but it's okay. We go ahead and win this ball game 3-2 anyway. We did not end up scoring in that run, but we won the ball game, so that's all that matters. I think he had a pretty impressive day. I think he's got a role on this bench. Definitely a shot at spring training, and we will continue to keep simulating through some of these series, trying to get through the rest of the month of September, get close to the end of the season. Now, coming back from his start, our future ace of the team, Castillo, goes 7 1/3, 2 hits, no earned runs, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts. I understand getting him out of there, though. Boy, they just come off the flu, so we probably don't want him to come in. And then right after that, gives up 16 here to the Red Sox. Now, he didn't do it all himself. I think he only gave up, 6 earned runs here. Gutierrez coming in relief, giving up 6 runs as well. So he's both of them two not looking too good right now, at least in terms of playing against Boston. And that'll basically end the seasons, though, for AA and AAA, 72 and 78, 29 and 40 on their second half. Neither team made the postseason. So just kind of looking at the end of the season stats, Jay Allen, a lot of good progression here, up to a 71 overall, only 19 years old, batted .250, only 3 home runs, 26 RBIs, but I think he's more of a defensive player, more speed guy anyway. And just kind of looking through to see if any surprises, anybody deserved to go up to AAA basically. And Santana probably does with the home runs that he was able to put up. 10 home runs for Michael De Leon. Nobody average-wise, though. Nobody was hitting for like a really high average with a lot of at-bats. But home runs do speak to me, too. Now we look at AAA, looking at possible call-ups, who played good, who deserves that spring ball call-up. And it's not looking like too many people are over here, balling and beasting and feasting. Isaiah Gilliam even did okay in his time up there at AAA. Matthew Nielsen did okay in his time up there at AAA. We look at the pitchers. Chase Petty, who we look at somebody that could be up at the major league level soon. 18 years old, got some good development with 5 and 13, 441. So he'll have to come back next year and prove to me he's a little bit better. Christian Rowe did better than you. Connor Phillips did better than you. I mean, he's right now he's looking like the third best starting pitcher. Okay, look, you did better than that one. Oh, okay, you did better than those two that we brought up from single A to kind of get some work in. Then we look at AAA. Hunter Green ended with a 4.07 ERA, 9 and 10 record, a 134 WHIP. A lot of good progression, 73 overall, A potential, 22 years old. That was his first time pitching, so I think he's going to get better. Definitely will get a spring training invite to see what he can do next year. Brandon Williamson finished with 356. Wins and losses, we kind of throw that out the window. Decent progression here. We'll see what more he has to offer as his time at AAA extends. I think he did pretty good in just his short time there. 3 quality starts is not too bad at all. Brandon Bailey had a good season. Jared Solomon, not too bad. He might have to go down. And then Kyle Tyler, don't forget him too. He might get a spring training invite as well. Now we got our last series here against the Cubs. Lose the first game, 10-0. Hernandez going 2/3 of an inning, 5 hits, 5 runs. Gutierrez gave up 3 and 3 2/3, so he's trying to lower his. And then game 2, we got bottom of the 10th, runner at second, the extra inning rule, no outs. And Lucas Sims is trying to shut the door. The first person he faces, it's a little blue single. Can he get there? No, he will not. Sinzel's late on it, but DeQuinn backing him up to save a run. And DeQuinn was not there, that would have been ball game. Or at least it would have tied the game and we had to keep going. 6-5. Winning run is over at first base. He takes the 1-2 pitch and pops it right up to Tyler Stevenson. That's perfect. Now a ground ball can end this ball game. Lucas Sims just needs to go ahead and get this on the ground or a strikeout. One of those two. Ian Happ up next. 1-2. Swings and misses at the 4-seamer. And now we've got 2 outs. Any out works now. We're available for anything. Garcia's coming up. 3-0 count. And he'll chop over a broken bat to Lucas Sims. Throw over to first. And Votto closes this one out. And we get the victory 6-5. A great ball game bounce back here. We were 2 games behind him. Now we're only 1 game behind him. So winning the next game could put us at the same point. Ryan Hendricks getting the victory for us out of the bullpen. Lucas Sims 38 save of the season. And Joey Votto even had a good one. But that'll basically be the end of the video, you guys. Next time out, we will go ahead and do the last full game of the season. See where we're able to go ahead and finish up at. We're 72 and 89 with the possibility of having 73 and 88 if we can get this victory. And Luis Castillo will be on the mound, our future ace. So it's going to be a good day. We'll go through the full game and go through the full offseason in the next video. If you guys are ready for that, hit the video with a like, comment down below, maybe different things that you saw throughout the video, guys that you think earned their spring training camp invite, moves that you want to see me make in the offseason. Let that all be known, and we'll go ahead and implement that maybe into the next video. So, love you guys so much. Subscribe if you are brand new. It's me, boy SGG, the King of Games, aka Coach Smooth. And we're out of here, man.